people who will watch the video. So, as a first step, we basically took tofu. If you're using chicken or paneer, it's the same procedure. You take your tofu pieces, cut them into pieces, and then you would add 3 sauces to it. The first one is you will add about 3 big squirts of the sriracha. I would say about 3 teaspoons of sriracha. And then you would add 1 tablespoon of soy sauce and 1 tablespoon of hoisin or the schezwan sauce. If you don't have hoisin or schezwan sauce, you will add 2 tablespoons of soy sauce and a little bit of chili powder. And that's the mix here. That's what we have. Now what we will do is we'll turn on the pan. Can you make the focus to the pan? Can you pin the pan as a focus?
Yeah, sure, ma.
Okay. So over here, we'll turn on the stove, and then we will add about 3 teaspoons of oil. I'm using regular vegetable oil, but if you have the black sesame oil, it'll be really good with it. So if you have black sesame oil, you can use that. If not, use regular cooking oil. So people who are cooking with chicken, right? Your chicken will take longer time to cook. So I would say, you might need 2 different pans. The first pan for cooking your chicken and the second pan for cooking your veggies, and then we'll add the chicken pan. Okay? And remember, we did not add salt yet. We will add salt in a bit. You might be wondering, why didn't we add salt? We'll add salt in a bit. Okay. So let the oil get heated a little bit. Is everybody with me? If you're all with me, can you give me a thumbs up? Yeah? Please go to the gallery. Let me see all of them. Yeah, thumbs up if you're all with me. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay. Cool. So we have oil slightly getting heated up. Still not hot.
Was it Sriracha?
Okay. So slowly add your pieces of your marinated pieces into the pan. So this would have to be in high heat. Okay, the heat has to be pretty high, and just stay closer to your pan because you've increased the heat. You might have to be very careful. You don't want your tofu pieces to burn. So for the people who added chicken, right? Once you add the chicken to the oil, your chicken would start to, change color a little bit. It might become a little bit whitish. At that particular point in time, you will give it a little bit stir, and then you will add salt. You will not add salt now. You will add salt after your chicken is somewhat cooked. Yeah, Sanjay, go ahead with your question. You can unmute yourself and ask the question. Or Sanjay, you can go ahead and type it in the chat so that we would know what your question is. Has he typed in the question?
Sanjay, what's your question, Kana?
You had some question?
No, I don't have a question right now.
Oh,
Oh wait, that was from before. When you
oh,
asked,
okay.
What can you do if you don't have corn flour? I did answer that.
Yeah, Aparna is asking, can you repeat the spice mix?
Okay. The spice mix that we added is 22. I added 3 teaspoons of Sriracha. If you don't have Sriracha, you can use chili paste. I can also show you how a chili paste looks. This is what it is. That is what chili paste looks like. And it's almost done.
Oh,
That's
fermented red pepper. நான் இப்பதான் பார்க்கிறேன்.
Okay, so that's a chili paste. It's actually very handy. I would say after, if you get a chance to go out to do your groceries next, get the Sriracha, or I mean, if you don't have Sriracha, also just get the chili paste. It's extremely handy to have chili paste at home for most of these kind of cooking. Okay, so you add 3 teaspoons of that, and then you will add 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, and then I'm using the schezwan sauce. If you have hoisin, you can also have hoisin. You use 1 tablespoon of this. If you don't have this, no problem. You will add 2 tablespoons of salt and a little bit of chili powder. All good? To get a nice aroma now. I started to get a nice aroma. At this time, I'm going to add, now keep in mind that your soy sauce is extremely salty. Okay? So you don't want to overdo your salt at this particular point in time. So what I'm going to do is, people, if you want to see me, you can see my other videos. You can also see me. You can do that. I mean, you can at any point in time change the video that, you can at any point in time change to any of the videos. Okay, so go easy on your salt. I would just say sprinkle a little bit. We will taste it, and then we will probably if we need more salt, we will add. But go very easy on the salt because soy sauce, always keep in mind that soy sauce is salty. Very important to remember. If you're adding soy sauce, if you're adding soy sauce, please reduce the amount of salt that you add to your dish. So generally what adults do is, because this takes time to cook, we put in another pan and then we saute the rest of the vegetables and then we add this to that. But we don't want to hurry up today. We do have time today, so we'll go one by one. So we'll wait, we'll slowly finish one and then move on to the next. Okay? If you want to really speed up the process, because this would take about at least 10 to 15 minutes to cook. But you really want your pieces to be nicely well roasted. And One thing to keep in mind is if you saw Sriyanti here, I did not mix this multiple times, right? I just added it and maybe gave it a stir maybe once. But tofu is like really, soft. You keep stirring it, then you will get only tofu upma and not tofu pieces. Okay? Any questions? Yeah.
Anybody has any questions?
No. Yeah, Sapti has a question here. Should you close it? No, you should not close it. Because if you close it, what will happen is the steam that is coming out, I will explain this. Let me see if I can explain this with an example.
Do we have to close the lid if it's chicken?
Chicken. If it is chicken, no, you don't have to. So, let me say this. Okay, let's say if you're going to close it, right? This is too small. Let's either this. You're trying to close it, right? So what happens is there is steam that's coming up that's going and hitting on top of the lid. And what that would do is it is just evaporation and then condensation. Okay. Once evaporation happens, it hits a cooler surface. Obviously, condensation is going to happen. So what's going to happen is the water is going to form from inside, and then it's going to fall inside the dish. So if you close it, what's going to happen is you're going to have a little bit of water. It's going to be watery inside the dish, and you really don't want that to happen. You want your pieces to roast. So that's why you would give it a stir. Wait for it to roast and give it a stir. And if you're cooking chicken, yes, you can mix it. I mean, there's no need to mix it a lot, but even if you mix it a lot, it won't get broken like tofu or paneer.
Yeah, Akshaya has a question. She wants to know if the chicken has to be cooked on high heat or low heat.
You need to stay next to your chicken, and it has to be in a high heat, and you keep stirring it a little bit. Just wait. I mean, you have to keep watching. Can any one of you show your chicken to me?
Show the chicken.
Okay, cooking chicken. And once you see if it is like burning too hot, right? If you feel that you cannot handle the heat, and if you find that it's really hot, then slightly you reduce the flame. Okay, you reduce the flame if you can't handle it. Okay, can I see? Okay, that is good. Then look at Ruhan showing it. Okay, Ruhan, can I see your chicken?
Yeah, Gugan.
See, if you guys cannot handle the high heat, please reduce the flame. Okay.
Gugan, can you show your chicken, Anna?
But I would prefer you guys cook in high heat because I want roasted pieces.
Vijay, look at his chicken.
My chicken.
Ruhan's chicken, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. Ruhan, if it is cooked a little bit, once it's cooked a little bit, I want you to slightly taste it. If you feel that you need spice, please add spice. It looks a little bit less spicy to me. Oh, it looks okay, perfect. So he's saying it's good with it. Okay, cool. Okay. My tofu is. I'm gonna increase the heat a little bit more.
Chicken smell.
Okay, are you seeing how it's getting roasted? Are you able to see? Yeah, it needs to really roast, okay? So this is the main part of this entire dish. Your main food, in this case, whether it's the paneer or the chicken or the tofu, has to be well roasted. Only then it's good. And the sauces that you add here have a little bit of a little bit of sugar in them. It might be interesting why they add it, but there is, especially these sauces like the schezwan, and they have a tinge of sugar in them. And once they get roasted like this, they really get caramelized, so it's like really tasty once you well cook them. And
I have
that's
a
the
question.
reason why. Yes, Sana, go ahead.
Are there any substitutes for cornstarch?
See, corn starch is basically it's used to thicken, okay? So the rest, I would say you can add maida, but it's not the same. It's not the same substitute. I would much rather eat a stir-fried vegetable with chicken, or with tofu or any other main dish. Main ingredient, other than if you don't have cornstarch, just do it like a stir fry. Do not I don't want to make it very saucy using any other form because it won't taste good. So I would keep it like a stir fry.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, mine is almost done, and I am going to taste one of this to see how good this is.
Okay, you guys can taste your chicken and tofu and check if it is cooked.
Yeah, don't burn yourself. Mine is very good. This will be very good on itself, okay? So don't finish it up fully. You have to finish the dish.
Yeah, no need of all your tofu now. But three aunties look really delicious over there.
Okay, you know what I'm going to do for everybody? I'm going to ask you to take another pan because I'm not very comfortable whether you will be able to use the same dish. I'm not sure how many of you are cooking with parents. So I would recommend you guys take another pan, and I will also take another pan.
You can take another pan to cook your veggies, guys.
Or if you're cooking with your parents, can you take the tofu in a bowl and use it there?
You can. You want me to do that? I can also show you how to do that.
If you're cooking
Because I would prefer, it's actually much better if you use the same pan because you have that nice coating that you have in the bottom of your pan, which makes it really good. So I'm going to turn off the stove here. Okay, if you're not comfortable with this, please use another pan. Okay, people cooking chicken. Is your chicken cooked?
Yeah, chicken is cooked and tastes really good.
Okay,
Ruben,
good. Awesome.
Ruben, how does yours taste?
He wants to eat like that.
I'm
It
telling you,
tastes
do
good.
not eat your chicken. Don't eat all of it, okay?
Once you're eating all your chicken bunch, don't finish it off.
He's telling me that
He's like, yeah, I want to eat it separate.
Okay, see, this chicken itself will be really good. I am telling you, the tofu or the paneer that you make, now, by itself is really, really good, okay?
Yeah.
You can use a bowl.
See, that's mine. Looks delicious.
Yes.
It also tastes delicious. Okay, I'm going to use the same pan. Turn on the heat. Okay, I'll give like 10 seconds. I'll give a minute for everybody to catch up.
Yeah. Is everyone ready? Did you all turn on your pans? You can just show your thumbs up so we know that you're ready. Just turn on your stove. Okay, I think everybody's ready. Srikanth, can we
Everybody's
see
ready?
you? Some people are not showing their pans. So we don't
Okay, Before we begin, I want to make sure that we have everything ready because all of this will go stuff like that. Very, very quickly it will go. So let's make sure we have everything and then we will begin. Okay? I want to make sure that you guys have. Can you film my main video? Okay. So I want to make sure that you guys have all of this ready. Okay? You have some grated ginger, some crushed garlic, some chopped onions, and then all your other veggies chopped. Whatever veggies that you have, all of those veggies chopped. I also have a little bit of corn. And most importantly, keep all your, you would need some red chili, a whole red chili. Okay, keep all of them. I mean, next to you. And then you need to have your pepper powder. You need to have salt. And then you need to have corn starch. If you don't have corn starch, that's fine. It will be a stir fry and it will still be good. Okay? I do see somebody chatting, asking questions. Is there any questions, Pina?
No, I just wrote the ingredients which you said in the chat window.
Okay, pakka. Okay? So now that we have everything in place, we're going to turn on the stove and we're going to add oil.
Add oil.
The same pan, I would say about 2 teaspoons of oil. Can we change the focus to the main pan, please? Okay. So to this, I'm going to add crushed. I need to chop this. Too big. Okay. I'm going to add some crushed garlic. Your pan would be already hot. You're using the same pan, so be careful. Chopped ginger. Grated ginger.
Hey, your garlic crusher is cool.
Thank you. That's actually very handy.
Where did you get it from?
If you don't have a crusher, you will grate it. Okay, then what you're going to add is, I have spring onion, right? The white part of the spring onion alone, I'm adding. The bottom part of the spring onion. And then, onion. So we add it. If you add spring onion, the bottom part of the spring onion alone, you add it. And then you also add onion. Give it a nice stir. I mean, I can't have my exhaust fan on here because then, you won't be able to hear my video, hear my audio very clearly. But please turn on the exhaust. Okay, to this, I'm going to add a little bit of, what I add salt. I'm going to add 3. I'm going to take the seeds off the red chili. I'm going to break open the red chili, take the seeds off and then add it. So we added 3 red chilies. And then a little bit of salt. Again, go easy on the salt. Because you know what? We are going to add soy sauce, which is salty. Okay? So none of these vegetables need to be like super softly cooked. Okay? So we can go very quickly one at a time. Yeah? Okay. I'm going to add, the next thing that I'm going to add is jalapenos. If you don't have jalapenos, add only 1 green chili finely chopped. I want to make sure that I cook my jalapenos a little bit, because the more you cook your jalapenos, the less spicy it becomes. Any questions so far?
Don't see any questions. Anybody has any questions?
I have a question.
Rohan? Yes.
What
Rohan?
happens if we don't have that much jalapeno peppers?
Green chili. Auntie said to add 1 green chili.
Okay.
You take one green chili, finely chop them. Can you ask your parent to finely chop them and then add it in? Because I don't want you guys to bite the green chili, right? So I want to make sure that it is pretty minced so that it gets mixed with the dish. So only the jalapenos I'm going to, cook it a little bit more, because, as I said, I want the spice to go away. Okay, the next question is, what color should your onion be? You can use red onion, white onion, yellow onion, golden onion. Doesn't matter. Any onion is fine. Oh, after you cook it, it has to become, it has to become glossy. You see here, the translucent, is what they say. No, you don't need to brown. You don't need to brown your onion. It just needs to be cooked. Okay. So next, what I have, in your vegetables, see which of your vegetables is more, it's like hard, right? In all the vegetables that I have, celery is the vegetable that, in all the vegetables that I have, celery is the one that, the most, solid one, hard one. So I'm going to add celery first. If you're adding, not just go ahead, if all your vegetables are pretty soft. If you're adding carrots, then carrots goes first. Peas is very soft, so peas will go last. Okay. Give it a nice stir. And then I'm going to put all my other vegetables. Mushrooms. I added red pepper, green pepper, zucchini, all the vegetables. That's a lot of vegetables. And it looks extremely colorful. And I'm going to add corn because I love sweet corn. Sweet corn is actually really good when you eat with black pepper sauce, because the black pepper and corn is a really good combination. That's the colorful veggies in here. In this dish, you can almost eat every day. Be sure, make sure that you take out the red chilies before you eat. So high heat once again. Okay, let this cook. Keep it, turn it to a medium heat because we're going to do some work. I don't want your vegetables to burn. Turn it to a medium heat. Then come back to your workstation. And I want you to make the sauce.
So
in order to make a sauce, can you bring the focus to the wide angle?
Yeah. So you guys are going to make your sauce, guys. So put it on medium heat. Put your stove on medium heat and get back to your...
Put your pan on medium heat and then get back to your workstation. Okay, we're going to make a black pepper sauce. Now, people who don't have corn starch, Do not do this. You will add all of these ingredients directly to your pan. Okay? As and when I'm saying it, you can add it directly to your pan and you're done. Okay? Now people who have corn starch, this is what we do. Again, people who don't have corn starch don't have to do this. All the ingredients that I say from the corn starch, it basically goes into the pan directly. Okay? So you can actually take it in a bowl and keep it separately, and then while we are adding this, you can add these ingredients. Okay? Cool. So for people who have corn starch, we start with water. Okay? Corn starch and water go together. No corn starch, no water. Okay? Fine. So what we do is I'm going to take 2 teaspoons of corn starch and put it inside a bowl. And about half a cup of water. And then mix it nicely with your hands. Again, corn starch is like extremely fine powder. Okay? Extremely fine powder. Okay. So what I have is this milk like liquid. I can show you. So like this milk like liquid. Can you see this? Okay? Milk like liquid. Okay, perfect.
Are you okay?
Okay.
I think so.
What's the question?
No, I was just checking if they all were done with the corn.
Okay, people who don't have corn starch, no water, no corn starch, just keep the bowl. You have an empty bowl. The rest of the people who have corn starch have a milk like liquid next to you. Okay. What you have to do to this is you have to start adding pepper. You need to add about 1 teaspoon of pepper. Pepper is very spicy, so 1 teaspoon is a lot. Okay. So don't add more than 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of black pepper. And 3 teaspoons of soy sauce. And 3 teaspoons of the schezwan sauce. If you don't have the schezwan sauce, I will just add about a teaspoon of chili powder. Now, if you don't have corn starch, that's fine. Just ignore your corn starch and water and follow the rest of the recipe. This is very simple. This is 1 teaspoon of pepper, 3 teaspoons of schezwan, and 3 teaspoons of salt. Done. Right? And then people who don't have the schezwan, your alternative for schezwan is 3 teaspoons of salt and 1 teaspoon of chili.
Good. Yeah.
Okay. So now you have all your vegetables. My vegetables are well cooked at this particular point in time. So at this point, can you spotlight the pan, please? Nina, can you spotlight the pan? Okay, so I'm going to add the sauce inside. And increase your heat. Okay. So let this heat up a little bit. It might be a little dry, but do not worry. I want the pepper to get cooked, and that's why we added a little water. We will add a little bit more water in some time. So let this cook first. Are you all with me? Are you all with me? you all give me a thumbs up?
Yeah, is everybody good? Okay, anybody has any questions? I think so, everybody is good.
Okay, so this will become a little bit, it has to become a little bit saucy, okay? Now, people who added cornstarch, your dish would be very saucy, but not yet because I want the pepper to cook. The pepper needs to be cooked for at least 2 to 3 minutes. So allow it to cook, very important. The rest of the people who did not add the cornstarch, yours would be like a really dry kind of a stir fry. And what you would do is, you know, saute it for a while, and then you can add the cooked paneer, tofu, or the chicken to your dish. The rest of the pork, you have this. I'm going to cook it a little bit more. At this point, I'm going to keep adding water until I get to a nice thick consistency. For people who did not add the cornstarch, very clear, your dish is a dry dish. You cannot add water. So this has to be high heat. Okay, so to this dish, we didn't add salt yet, so we're going to add a little bit of salt. Again, go easy on your salt because your soy sauce is very, very, very salty. So at this point, I will go ahead, taste the dish, and see if it needs more spice. Mine is good. So I'm going to add. Now, people, whoever did not add cornstarch also. At this time, go ahead, add your fried protein. Add your fried protein in. And then you can turn off the stove. And finally, you can finish this with some spring onion. So that is my tofu and vegetables in black pepper sauce. And I've turned off my stove. Let's see how to serve this. Let me take all the things away from that out of the way. Okay, so I'm serving my tofu with black pepper sauce with fried noodles tonight. No, I'm here. Yeah, this is the spotlight. So I'm changing. I'm serving it with noodles. And let me. So my tofu here. I'm going to serve it with kombucha today. There we go. So let me move here. So can you change the spotlight to the pan? The other phone? Okay, so we have kombucha, we have our tofu, and then we have the noodles. So that is our dinner tonight. And the drink that I'm serving this today is with kombucha. Somebody asked me a question, what did I just add? I don't know what I just added. Are you talking about spring onions or are you asking about the drink? What are you asking about? Can you unmute yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a drink. I'm good now. Thank you.
Yeah, it's kombucha.
Okay.
Okay? Hope you guys enjoy this. Can I see some of your dishes?
Yeah, how is everybody doing? Is anybody ready to show your dish? Okay, I think one dish is ready.
Can you spotlight Aparna's dish?
Yeah, this is
No,
Vanch
this is
is-
Nasha's iPhone.
No. This is Vanch's chicken with veggies.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not. It's yeah.
Whose is that?
Vanch, Rohini.
Ah, okay. That's cool. Can I see the dish again?
Yeah, okay.
That looks
Oh,
nice.
Nice. Looks good. Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So that's your stir fry. That looks nice.
Amazing.
Perfect.
My dish.
So let's move on.
Okay.
Can I show my?
A little side to toss I'm talking on his behalf.
That is Akshaya's.
Oh,
That
and
looks nice.
on.
We already set everything up.
Okay. So yours is you did not add corn starch.
They did.
Okay. Guhan,
There's yours.
Great.
hey. Good, dude. This is nice. Really good.
Thanks. This one is
mine.
Well, that looks good. The consistency is good. Yes, that is good. Looks really good. Yeah.
That is Aparna's.
Aparna, you have a stir fry. Good job, Aparna.
Thank you.
Good job. Yeah.
Okay, who
Who
else?
else do we have?
Harini Shivani, can we see yours?
Our chicken is still cooking.
Okay.
Okay.
Neha's pan in there, but I don't see Neha.
Oh, Neha's. Okay.
Hi, Neha.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sanjay is ready.
Okay, Sanjay.
Our chef boy is here. Dude, show your dish properly. Okay. What meat is it?
Chicken.
Oh, you had chicken. Okay, good. Good. Did you taste it? Did you like it?
Yeah.
Good job. Okay.
This is Daksha's. Daksha.
Good job. Oh, that looks. I want to eat that right now.
Yeah, that looks really nice.
I really want to eat that right now.
Thank you.
Very appetizing.
Okay, I see Ram.
Hey, that's
The plating.
the plating. Very good.
What is there
Very
in
good,
that
Ram.
side of the dish, by the way? The white part of that?
Oh, white rice.
Noodles,
I'm telling you, it's
noodles,
white rice.
rice noodles.
Noodles. Ah, he has flat noodles.
Turn
The rice. Yeah, rice noodles. Flat rice noodles. Very good. Very nice.
Janani, yours is ready? Janani, is yours ready?
And seriously, we have chefs at home. Very nice.
Janani.
Janani.
That looks good.
That looks good, Janani.
Thank you.
That
Very nice.
is Shakti's.
Hey, that
Yeah,
looks
my-
very appetizing.
Thank you.
Lot of veggie.
Yeah.
This is
Lot of veggies. Yeah.
Sanjay.
Hey, look at this.
Sanjay.
Whose is this?
Sanjay.
Oh,
This is other Sanjay.
dude. Dude, you can actually take a picture of it and you can post it in Instagram. It looks that good. That's awesome, okay?